Hello everyone, it's me Jem and I'm back with another video. And for today's lesson, I'm going to teach you some basic tips on how to pose for a photo shoot. So before I proceed with the video, I just like to give one big shout out to everyone that um, I worked with, some models, clients in the photos that I'm about to show you. So I hope you don't mind me using our collaborations for educational purposes. So if you're an aspiring photographer and you're just doing it for fun, you don't need a big expensive DSLR. You can do this even with just your phone. And if you're an aspiring model or you just want to take good pictures for your Instagram, this is a great way to start how to learn posing, even if you absolutely have zero idea on how to pose. So let's get started with the video. So let's begin with close-ups and head and shoulders posing. This is the most basic head and shoulders pose. You do it by placing one hand on a flat surface and the other hand under your chin. You can also switch the hand that's under your chin to either your knuckle or your palm. A simple placement of your hand on your cheek with bent fingers gives a very feminine look. You can place your hand on the opposite side of your neck, or if you're going for a more fashion look, put one hand on your shoulder and the other behind your head. Or one hand on the side of your neck and the other hand on the side of your head. Holding down your hair is a very simple pose, but it looks very striking and feminine. Another very popular pose is the peeking from behind a tree or a wall. It's very fun and bubbly, and it's a nice addition to your shots. Let's move on to some standing poses. This is the most basic standing pose, or as I like to call it, the beauty queen pose. What you do is put both of your hands on your waist and cross your legs. Then transition that pose by putting your other hand on your cheek, shoulder, or at the back of your head. Transition again by splitting your legs apart and then put your hand down. Change your angle to have more options in your shots. You can also try slipping your thumbs or your hands into your pockets or belt holders if you're wearing jeans or shorts. Depending on what you wear, you can also experiment on your poses as shown in these photos. Leaning on objects like walls or trees also make a nice addition to your shots. You can also use your arm to frame your head, and it looks very edgy. Now let's get into the sitting poses, starting with the sitting on one knee pose. This is one of my go-to poses when I'm doing a photo shoot. Start by sitting with your legs straight or one slightly bent and your hands supporting you from behind. And then transition by bringing one knee up and placing one hand on your knee. And then transition with your elbow and put your hand on the side of your head. Transition again by bringing both knees up and sticking them together and wrapping your arms around your knees. Or you can play with the pose a little bit, just like what this model is doing. Transition the pose again by putting both hands in front of you on the floor and then putting your body in sort of a mermaid position. Transition again by putting one hand to the side and then to the side of your head. Drop your whole body with your arms to the ground and then do the chin pose, and then to the side of your body. The last sitting pose is very simple. Just cross your legs and put your hand on top of one another, and then transition, put one hand to the side and put the other hand on your shoulder or hold down your hair. So those are all the different poses that you can use in a photo shoot. I hope this video will be useful to you in the future. So I'll see you on the next video, guys. Bye bye.